Okay, April 11th. It's been exactly a week since I did the last video. And this week, all I've been thinking is it just takes one video. So this is a common theme that I guess YouTubers think when we're not having a good week. Because this week has been my worst performing week on YouTube. So just to recap, the last video I did, not this one, the last update, I was at 487 subscribers. So I've got about 20, let's just say 20 extra subscribers since from 2 videos. So not good. And thank you to all who liked my first video that I did here. It was a nice encouragement of how far I've come. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. So this last video I made, which was about apartment tours in Nha Trang. You're not aware, I have seen that some people don't watch my content or are unaware of what I'm doing. So this is my main channel and I'm basically covering the journey on it. So this video has performed shockingly, like really bad. Surprisingly, in terms of click-through rate, it has done okay. It's definitely rather good. But the AVD is low, and I knew it would be low because my videos are more like retention edited, so they normally do much better. This one has performed pretty average, but it's not too bad. I think it's about 40%, but for those numbers, 341 views, that is pretty low. So it's not doing good. And then I also did a video which was the best ways to do a visa run. Now I knew this one wouldn't do great, and it was the most effort to actually do. But hey, it needed to be done, and it was a pain, and it took a long time. And sorry if you can hear a kid screaming in the hallway. Trying to ignore them. So 3 flops in a week, essentially, about a week, a bit over a week. The last 3 ones have performed terribly, like 340 views, 289, 331. So to say I'm a little bit deflated would be an understatement, on top of all the stresses of life at the moment. Quite a few things happening. But hey, what can you do? So, you look here down at the bottom, these 3 videos, I actually uploaded one of them, which is my first video. These are hidden. This was just to force myself to actually go on YouTube. I wasn't happy with them, but it was just to force myself to do it, and I privated them. These are the first videos I did. So if you look at the views, 127, 316, they're all Tbilisi content. And these did terribly. Like, all of them did terribly. But you'll see kind of the views, but now they're actually picking up on them some of my best performing videos in like the past 48 hours, which I'll show you. But like looking from here on, right? So this is one starting to pump. So Da Nang, 2,300. Da Nang, 9,900. This is Can You Really Live $650 a month? 2,400. Money Saving Tips. No Da Nang in this. 715. Da Nang Apartment Hunting Guide. 3,800. Da Nang, Nha Trang. 2,500. Da Nang, 2,000. Are you seeing a theme here? So pretty much everything that has Da Nang in it that I do does well. So that's what's happening. Da Nang's the big spot. I know everyone's going over there. It's getting crowded. It's chaotic. So everyone is going there. So this video I did with Nha Trang has Da Nang in it. This video has done well, 1,000, just because I piggybacked it off 2 other videos, especially this video, which has a really good end screen click-through rate of about 15%, which means about 15% of the people that watch that video, they will click on the end screen. There'll be a screen that pops up to this video, and they'll watch this video after, because they work together very well. So that's why this one's actually doing rather well. But these ones aren't doing well because there's no Da Nang in it. So this has put me into a bit of a position. So there could be a couple of things that I'm theorizing that could be happening. Is A, obviously, it's not Da Nang. So Nha Trang is not popular. It is a tourist destination. If you type in Nha Trang into YouTube, all you're going to see is Vietnamese stuff. It's all Vietnamese, like non-stop. There's 1 or 2 English ones, and they're just tourist videos. So it's very hard to break through, and people aren't really living here. Russians, sure. Koreans, sure. English-speaking people, not so much. So it's a rather new market. So it could be just trying to work out where to put the video in front of who, and especially since my audience is now becoming mainly, a lot of my subscribers are coming from my Tbilisi content. Because if you see here, which is shocking, I don't even want to look at this. Like, look at that, 2 views in an hour. This has 0 views, it's just started, but 2 views in it, like, it's very demoralizing to look at. If you see here though, so this one I just released and you can see it's just dropped. The algorithm's dropped it. It doesn't know what to do with it. So Tbilisi, 2 top performing ones, and it's quite substantial. So I'm getting subscribers from that, but they're not caring about my Nchung content. But I don't want to release Tbilisi content because I moved on from that. I do have scripts written out and I could do them, but it's just going to get confusing if I start doing them as well as Nchung and then Da Nang. It's like my channel's all over the place. So it's just hard to work out what to do there. But I'm still probably going to stick to not doing Tbilisi. But what I'll probably do is do the comparisons. So I don't really compare myself to other people. I compare myself to the other month. I look at other people's channel, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to learn what they're doing that's making them successful. It's a very different thing. Sometimes I will find myself comparing myself, but I quickly snap out of that. Like, I need to beat my last best. And currently I'm 24% down on views, 19% and 26%. I'm down across the board. And I've released more videos this month than last month. But last month I had some big bangers. So it's a bit of stress. So I have a 500 subscriber video I need to do. It's almost done. It's celebrating. And thank you for 500 subscribers. I'm just putting on my main channel. That's why I haven't discussed it here. I'm going to put that out, but it's probably not going to do well. So, and I hope it doesn't signal to the algorithm. This is the 90 days of my channel. Hopefully it doesn't signal to the algorithm that my channel is just falling apart. I was just looking at a video not long ago of a guy that has 35,000 subscribers and he's quit YouTube. And he was talking about how he kind of shifted his content for a couple of weeks and then went back to what he was doing and it just killed his channel. So I'm a bit worried about that, but you never know, right? I'm not YouTube. It's just stress. So we all go through this, every content creator. If you're a content creator, I'm sure you've gone through this. It's just how it works. It's not just easy. It's very difficult. So I'm not getting paid for any of this. I spent hundreds of hours, probably if not close to 1,000 hours on this. And I've not got a single dollar. And that's fine, I get it. But it's just trying to keep motivated in these times when this is happening. I'm just trying to break through this. It's just a wall and a wall and a wall. But that's okay. So I think the strategy is, at least for now, is get the 500 subscriber video out. Because I want to do that. It's my thank you. Probably give a bit more insight of how I kind of feel doing this. Kind of the challenges and the thank you to people. But then I think the goal is I've got to start hitting this comparison again. A couple of comparison videos. But I just don't want it to just be a comparison channel. So I've got to find the next series. But what that is, I don't know. So I'm really going to have to play with some things. I was watching another good... He's kind of the successful person behind a lot of big YouTube accounts. Basically, he was saying that a strategy he uses is doing 80% rule, and not the rule that you've probably heard of, the 80% like work rule. It's basically, in terms of YouTube, he does 80% content that will satisfy your audience, and then 20% that will be kind of a shot in the dark at something new. So 1 out of 5 videos will be something completely different. Because I can't keep doing Da Nang versus Nchung content. I'm just going to be repeating myself all the time. And I don't want to do that. Is it good for views and subscribers? Sure. And I can do these dramatic thumbnails. That's also a thing I've been playing around with. Trying not to do as dramatic thumbnails. Even this dramatic thumbnail didn't really do well. But this series here is typically more dramatic. That's kind of the whole purpose of it. It's kind of get people clicking. And it works. But surprisingly, this one wasn't. I actually had two thumbnails here, and one was, as you can see, this one won. It was A/B testing them. It was Denang overrated, and it was dark and grim. And this one was Nichang underrated, but this got the most views. Not views, the most watch time. So I kept with this. So I'll test the dark and light out. And I didn't enjoy doing these thumbnails. I really struggled with them. Sometimes thumbnails are just a pain. And, yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at. Not a fun time. Not a great week in general. Just life in general. Especially YouTube. It's been difficult. That's fine. We'll keep pushing through. And hopefully have better news next week. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. And if you watched to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you watch to the end on my main channel, even if you don't want to watch it and you just mute it and watch it all through and just like it, means the world. So thank you. All right, take care.